Greetings, class. My name is Dr. Derek Limp, and this is Admin Feedback, Week 3, Discussion Board Questions and Video. Now, all of you have chosen a Patient Safety Initiative project topic, and I am looking forward to viewing these voiceover PowerPoints. Please review the details of the Patient Safety Initiative voiceover project in its folder located on the home page. The details include a 10 to 12 slide PowerPoint voiceover that the title and the reference are not counted in the slide count. Please do the PowerPoint in Arial font. In addition, in this folder you can find a video of actually how to do a PowerPoint, a voiceover PowerPoint, whether you have a Mac or a PC. Now, I understand this may be your first time doing something like this with the technology, but please, I assure you that the instructions and the narrative way to do a PowerPoint will make the process enjoyable. The Patient Safety Initiative PowerPoint voiceover is due on March 2nd. You can place your presentation in the discussion board after week 7. Many of you have already done so. You'll locate the place where to place it in the discussion board. It says Patient Safety Initiative voiceover. You can place your video voiceover PowerPoint there. Now, please review the oral rubrics which can be found in the project folder. That is how I will assess the projects. Regarding discussion board postings, they need to reflect the reading and analysis of the material you have read. Now, I expect answers in the discussion questions to be well thought out, and not just one sentences. I don't expect, as I earlier stated, to you to rewrite the questions. That's unnecessary. However, please identify the chapter and the corresponding question number you are answering, whether it be the question or the video. Now, this is so it's not confusing to me to follow. Concerning week 5, you will be assigned the group to be in for your team collaboration project. Now, this is a randomized process. You will be assigned, usually the groups will be made up of 4 to 5 students. Please review this folder on your home page for the details of this team collaboration project. As I stated earlier, later on I will set up Adobe Connect meetings so you can get this process and this project done expediently. Concerning week 3 discussion questions, chapter 3, high reliability and patient safety. How can the 5 high reliability organization principles help healthcare organizations improve patient safety? Now, the 5 high reliability organization principles include: number 1, sensitivity to operation, understanding collectively sharing information and knowledge from the top down, preoccupation with failure, the belief that and understanding that it's a system that is flawed and failure is always possible. Number 3, difference to expertise, understanding that regardless of the hierarchy order, whoever has the expertise has the decision-making power. A commitment to resilience, understanding that mistakes will occur in healthcare and that we must teach and anticipate those errors. Reluctance to simplify interpretations, not simplifying complex problems. Often simplifying will cover up vital information. And if healthcare, which is a very complex system, if they can adapt these high reliability organizations such as nuclear power plant and the military, these are high risk organizations that don't experience mistakes as often because they adopt these principles, then we can reduce mistakes and we can change the culture of the organization. Question number 2. Now, what are the challenges that healthcare organizations face in adopting high reliability organization principles, and how can they overcome these challenges? One of the biggest challenges is human factors. Humans are prone to mistakes. Another challenge is healthcare is prone to errors because it's such a vast, complex system. Another problem is that complexities of the various types of patients. There's a numerous type of patients. Number 4 is coordination and communication between clinicians. What does that mean? So the communication between nurses, doctors, surgeons, nurse anesthetists, pharmacy, radiology. This communication and collaboration can be very confusing, and so this is something that we have to operate as a team. No one works by themselves in a bubble. This independence versus hierarchical silos. So meaning that healthcare clinicians value their autonomy, but we have to take on checklists and standardization to improve the process, the mental model. Question number 3. What tactics can be used to improve the reliability of a particular healthcare process? One of the tactics that can be utilized to improve the reliability of a healthcare process is for them to adopt the high reliability organization principles. Another way they can use is utilizing reliability science. It's a method used for changing the unreliable process into one that operates at a high expectation and proportion of the time. And this hierarchy of control-based reliability science involves engineering the problem away from human factors, reducing the complexity of tasks, optimizing information processing, meaning that sharing information, everybody knows what's going on. Automate wisely, standardize. Use procedure constraints and use cultural constraints. This is the end of chapter 3.